Welcome dear students. Today we are going to learn standard 3rd subject English. Dear students, today we are starting a new chapter, that is chapter number 33, Washday. Dear students, it's a very nice poem. Here the poet refers an ocean. Ocean means whenever small seas combine to form a large water body, that is called as ocean. Let's begin our poem by reading chapter number 33, Washday. Mrs. Ocean takes in washing every day the whole year through. Mrs. Ocean takes in washing every day the whole year through, and she uses so much bluing that it stains the water blue. And she uses so much bluing that it stains the water blue. I have seen the soap suds floating when the waves were rough and high. I have seen the soap suds floating when the waves were rough and high, but I never have discovered where she hangs the cloth to dry. But I never have discovered where she hangs the cloth to dry. The poetess is Elizabeth F. Upson. Now we will see the poem by line. Our first line is Mrs. Ocean takes in washing. Here our poetess refers Ocean as Mrs. Ocean, and she imagines that she is washing clothes every day. She is washing clothes every day. Our next line is every day the whole year through. Here the poetess said that the sea or Mrs. Ocean washes the clothes every day, and she washing continuously every day the whole year through. Whole year she is washing the clothes. Our next line is and she uses so much bluing. Here bluing means washing white clothes with a blue liquid. Here poetess says that Mrs. Ocean uses blue color liquid to wash clothes. That is why the clothes come out very clean. If you observe your mother while washing clothes, she uses washing powder or liquid which are having blue color substances in that. So that makes our clothes clean. So she uses that. Here poetess imagines that for cleaning clothes Mrs. Ocean uses the blue color liquid or soap. Our next line is that it stains the water blue. Here stain means color. Here we know that the ocean water seen in blue color because of the way of water absorb the light, or the way particles in water scatter the light, and also because of some blue light from the sky is reflected in sea water. So sea water or ocean water looks in blue color. But here poetess said that Mrs. Ocean pouring blue colored liquid in water, so water seen in blue color. Our next line is I have seen the soap suds floating. Here soap sud means foam or lather formed in soapy water. Here the poetess says that Mrs. Ocean uses a lot of bluing to wash the clothes, so bubbles or foam of soap float in water, and the poetess feels that that happens because of bluing water. But actually we know that the foam or soap of water floating on waves because of wind and waves. But the poetess said that Mrs. Ocean uses the bluing, so the soap suds are floating in water. Our next line is when the waves were rough and high. Here whenever the waves were rough and high, that time we see bubbles or foam that floating in water. Here you can see the foam is created because of the waves are very rough and high, so these foam are created in water. The foam and bubbles are created by the waves and wind. So whenever the waves are very high, that time we see a lot of bubbles are floating on water. Our next line is but I never have discovered. Here the poetess says that Mrs. Ocean washes the clothes every day. She uses bluing to clean the clothes, so the water looks in blue color. And because of washing clothes, the bubbles or foam, they are floating on water. But I have never seen where she keep all the clothes. I have never seen where the clothes are. Our last line is where she hangs the cloth to dry. Here, after washing, we hang the clothes for drying. But here Mrs. Ocean washed the clothes every day. Whole year she is washing clothes. She uses bluing for washing clothes, so the bubbles form in water. But I haven't seen where she keep all the clothes for drying, because we have to discover where she keep all the clothes for drying. In this way, we are completing this poem. Once again, we will revise this. In this poem, the poet calls the ocean as Mrs. Ocean, and this is imaginary poem that uh, poet imagines that Mrs. Ocean, she washes clothes, and every day, whole year, she washes clothes. She uses lot of bluing, that the whole ocean becomes blue. So she said that I have seen the foam of soaps on the waves when they are very rough and high. But she says that she doesn't know where Mrs. Ocean hang the clothes for drying. Now, once again, we will revise the difficult word. First is bluing, means washing white clothes with a blue liquid. Stain means color. Soapsud means foam or lather foam in soapy water. Question number first. Replace the underlined word with their opposites. First, the suds was floating. Here for the opposite word of floating is sinking. So answer is the suds was sinking. Second is the wave were rough. Opposite word of rough is smooth. So the wave were smooth. Number 3. The cloth on the string were dry. Opposite word of dry is wet. So the cloth on the string were wet. Number 4. The wave were high. Opposite word of high is low. So the wave were low. Number 5. The washing day was boring. Opposite word of boring is interesting. So the washing day was interesting. Question number 2. Answer the following questions. A is, what is the ocean called in this poem? Answer is, the ocean is called Mrs. Ocean in the poem. B. What does Mrs. Ocean do every day? Answer is, Mrs. Ocean washes clothes every day. C. Why does the sea water turn blue? Answer is, the sea water turn blue due to the blue substance used by Mrs. Ocean while washing clothes. D. What do the waves breaking on the shore look like? Answer is, the waves breaking on the shore look like the lather or foam produced by soap during washing of the clothes. Question number 3. The poet uses her imagination to talk about Mrs. Ocean. Can you use your imagination to talk about the following? First is Mr. Moon. Mr. Moon is rotating around the earth. The moon grows every day until the full moon day, again decreases until no moon day. Mr. Moon plays hide and seek with Mrs. Earth and Mr. Sun. Second is Mr. Sun. Mr. Sun is shining in the sky and giving energy and light heat to solar system. Mr. Sun is powerful king of all planets. Number 3. Mrs. Earth. Mrs. Earth is rotating around the sun. She is the mother of all human beings. She loves and cares of her all children. Question number 4. Write down the nouns from the poem. Answer is ocean, water, blue, soap, stain, waves and clothes. In this way we are completing our poem. Revise this poem again and again. Sing this poem in rhythm and solve the exercise. Thank you.